Hi, welcome to the Yoga Space Online. So, I just wanted to share with you some shoulder flexibility sequences. I get tight shoulders all of the time, practicing vinyasa yoga and then already having tight shoulders. I'm building a lot of strength all the time, but I always need to work on flexibility in my shoulders. And I don't know about you, but I carry a lot of tension, any stress, anything like that. I always kind of feel it in my shoulders and upper back. So, in this stretch, you need to have two bricks or something where you could just use a pile of books that are the same height. And depending on your flexibility, if you're more flexible, then you'll need to have the bricks a little bit higher. You could also use a low chair if you're very, very flexible. So I've just got two bricks here. We're going to start without the bricks to begin with, just to kind of show you what we're doing really. For some of you that have got very tight shoulders, this might be the best way to start. And then you can add the bricks in if you find that you need a deeper stretch. So we just come onto the knees and then take your knees back, and you want to try and keep your hips above the line of your knees if you can, and then take your elbows forwards. Now if your shoulders are wider, you'll have to have the elbows a little bit wider. Just take the elbows a little bit wider than the shoulders, but not too much. And then bring your hands to prayer position and just see how that feels first of all. Particularly notice the difference between one shoulder and the other shoulder. So you're always going to have one shoulder that's probably tighter, and that's more than likely going to be your more dominant side. Take a nice full breath in, and then as you exhale, just start to lower your head to the floor and just start to see how that feels, and just sink into the upper back, moving it down and sink into the shoulders. So my shoulders feeling quite tight today. I was swimming yesterday, doing a lot of backstroke, so I can really feel that those shoulders are quite tight. So as soon as my head reaches the floor and I start to bring weight into my head, that kind of takes the stretch off my shoulders. So at the moment I'm just going to lengthen my head forwards and just try and get a little bit of a tuck in your tailbone so that you're not going into your lumbar arch too much. Slow your breathing right down. And just breathe into any sensations that you can feel, anything that's around that's going on for you today. Keep focusing on your breath. And again, notice if the sit bones start to lift, just draw them down towards the backs of your knees. And then we'll come out of that, just take a little rest. And then we'll go in again. So if you feel like you want a bit of a deeper stretch now, then you can set your blocks. We'll just start with the lowest height to begin with. If it's already feeling intense, then stay with the elbows on the floor. And again, we're moving those knees back, keeping the knees underneath the hips. And again, setting up on the blocks this time, if that's where you're going. I'm going to try and bring my hands a little bit more towards the top of the spine there now. So now my head isn't touching the floor, and that stretch is starting to feel a bit more intense. So staying with the breath and just really trying to melt the back back of the space between the shoulders, just down towards the floor. And again, just keep a little tuck in the tailbone. Only just stay in it as long as you can with that mindfulness on the breath. You can always just keep coming out and going back in again. So again, just coming out and taking a little rest there. And we'll do one more set. So I'll try the blocks a little bit higher this time. See how that feels. It's always best to just start off gently and just get that feedback from the body. Just see how everything's feeling before you go any deeper. And again, just walking the legs back, setting up. And melting down. And again, I've got that flexibility in my lumbar spine. It's very easy for me to kind of just move into that space. So just going to try and stay out of that a little bit more. And then sinking down. And then coming up and taking a rest and just feeling that now in your shoulders. So I'd recommend doing this practice, especially if you are very tight in the shoulders and the upper back. Do it every day if you can. Yeah, just try and do it every day for a week and see if you start to notice any difference. And it's a good one before you start doing your yoga practice, especially if your yoga practice is going to involve back bending, a lot of upper back, shoulder work, twists. This is a great one to focus on. And at the other end of the practice, if you've been doing a practice that's involved a lot of vinyasas, arm balances, a lot of strength work, then do this one as kind of a wind down pose to just undo some of that. Thanks for joining me today. I shall see you soon.